Hello, my dear friend, and welcome to my meditation. Let go of your fear. Find yourself seated or lay down. Keep your spine straight and elevated, crown reaching toward the sky, so your vertebrae and chakras are aligned one over another one. You can also prop up your seat or your pose with some blocks or the wall, so you feel more comfortable and you can fully focus on my voice. Great. You take a deep inhale, rise your spine, and exhale, release your eyelids, closing your eyes. And first, take few deep breaths to arrive in the moment of here and now, to fully focus on your breath, to be fully present whenever you are. With each breath, you are creating a safe space around you, space where you feel stable and no one is disturbing you. Then with another few deep breaths, start to slowly release your thoughts. Imagine that they are like clouds in the sky, and with each exhale, you can create a wind that moves them away, creating a beautiful blue sky, blank space inside your mind. Very good. Take another few deep breaths, each time releasing another thought, stretching your belly and chest like a balloon, and when you exhale, letting go. Beautiful. And now when you created that safe space inside you, both in your body and in your mind, think about one situation that was very challenging and made you arouse your fear to the fullest. Whatever it was, a dialogue with your boss or with your loved one, with your kid, or even someone on the street who you don't know, that made you rise your fear to the 10 of the 10, to the fullest. And ask yourself, how did I feel at that point? Shivers, or maybe heat wave. Maybe you felt very cold or very hot, sweating, heart bumping inside your chest like a huge orchestra. Maybe you felt a lump in your throat. Maybe you felt nauseous. Maybe them all together, or maybe something more. Yeah, and now start to dig deeper in that situation. Put yourself back then and face your fear. Face that situation again. Even if you resign, even if you gave up, right now in your safe space, be in that situation again. Feel all these feelings and sensations you had. Face your boss, your partner, your kid, or that person who made you really fearful. Be there to your fullest. And even imagine the worst case scenario. Your boss firing you, your partner giving up on you, your kid cursing you, anything that made you fear so much. Maybe losing all your money that you have, losing your house, losing someone you love, like the deepest fear that stays in your heart. If you feel tears building up, let them release, let them go. Let them run down your cheeks. If you feel like screaming, scream. If you feel like moaning, moan. If you feel like taking super deep and long exhale, side out to your fullest. And stay here as long as you need. Imagining the worst scenario until you reached the peak. And from down that space, you realize all those sensations and feelings that are releasing your mind and your body. You start to find that calm and peaceful center of yours. You find yourself in that blank space again. Yes, beautiful. And when you found that blank space in your mind, imagine that you physically can find yourself in it. A wide, infinite, blank place somewhere, nothing around you. Or it might have a certain shape like your home or a temple. But it's filled with a beautiful, vibrant, white light. And in that space you feel safe, you feel stable, you feel in peace. That's the space inside your heart. And in that space, you suddenly look around and you see a person approaching. But not a typical person. It doesn't have a certain face or physical features. And while it is approaching, you realize that it is your fear. Personified fear of yours. And usually you are scared of your fear. You put it aside. You kick it out from your heart space. But today you do differently. You smile at that person and open your arms wide. And while the person comes closer, you hug it. And that person hugs you back. You hug your own fear like your best friend. and you choose to hug it as long as you need. To fully melt that fear in your heart, the fear of your own fear. Maybe your fear is telling you some stuff, whispering to your ear, or maybe saying out loud. But you just smile kindly and say, yes, I understand. And when you release your fear from your own hug, you tell it, thank you for being my teacher, my guide through life. But today, I choose to think differently. I choose to release you, to let go, and to find and continue to go my own way. Thank you for showing me all the areas that I still have to work on, that I have to heal and let go. And your fear smiles back, knowing that you learned your lesson, and it can release the space of your heart. You see it turning back and moving away, melting in that blank space of your heart, your home or your temple. And the moment you saw it vanishing, say out loud or inside your mind, today I release my fear. I give up experiencing fear both in my body, in my mind, and in my spirit. I replace this fear with courage and an open heart to everything that comes to me. I replace this fear with enoughness. I know that I am enough and I do enough to make all my dreams come true. I fully deserve to achieve my goals and live my life to the fullest. I do everything that resonates with my heart, and I live in a constant state of flow. I take my steps with courage and face challenges without a strain. And then you stay with these words for another few breaths, letting them melt in your heart. Letting them be you. Letting them create that space of peace and effortless ease to stay with you forever. And after those few deep breaths, start taking few deeper breaths, like you're coming back to the living, waking up slowly and gently. You can sigh it out every time you exhale. And then slowly lift your palms and put them on your heart center, on your sternum, on your Anahata chakra, where your soul resides. Take a deep inhale in, stretching your spine toward the sky. And then exhale, bow your chin to your chest or your mind toward your heart. Smile to your thoughts and tell yourself 3 times thank you, adding your own name, for starting that deep process of releasing your fear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And with your next exhale, gently blink open your eyes and rise your gaze whenever you feel ready. And I want to thank you so much for spending these 15 minutes with me on a deep meditation that releases your fear. Remember to share it with someone who needs it, your friend or family member. Like it if you loved it like I did. And subscribe my channel for more meditations and podcasts about spirituality and yoga. Thank you and Namaste.